Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is your old friend Scroogy Sprite from bestlinuxgames.com. It is 2015-08-15 at 1:04 in the morning, Pacific Coast time. And today we're going to play Feist. And I think it's pronounced Feist, just like the band, F-E-I-S-T. Oh, after you gone. And anyway, so, yeah. Oh, by the way, bestlinuxgames.com houses our podcast, which comes out every Saturday, which I'll have to record shortly after this little video review, little demo video kind of playthrough. It's audio only, and it only features the best games available for Linux. You can subscribe to us, by RSS using whatever podcatcher you want, including iTunes now. Anyway, so this is Feist, and if I'm pronouncing it wrong, then please sue me for being an idiot, but whatever. I originally decided that I was going to hate this game. Actually, I wonder if there's a way that I can create a new game without destroying my old game. We'll find out now immediately. So this is the entirety of Feist, and I really want, like I said, I really wanted to hate this game when I started playing it, because it seemed like yet another entry into a certain breed of genre of side-scrolling platformers that were, retro in style, but trying to bring like, either. And it sounds like such a dick thing to say, but like, trying too hard to bring something new to a genre that I already liked. Feist does accomplish that. I don't know if that's what I'm the last person on earth who is qualified to describe to you what Feist's actual intent is, other than to say that if they wanted to make a really great work of art that is supremely fun to play, incredibly addictive, gets under your skin very slowly, but once under there, stays there, then they succeeded. I'm going to try to keep this to like the next 4 minutes, but right now we're in this cage, and it says use the arrow keys to move, or, use your controller. Hopefully I won't have to reconfigure my controller. This is the first time I've played this game on this machine. And hopefully I can remember how to get out of here. I think you break it up against the wall, and if not, against the trees, and if not, then we might be fucked. We might have to watch this for 5 hours. There we go. And now, even though we're still in this box, we can. I'm going to jump here. Let's see. I'm jumping. Move left, move right. Okay, so what are we going to do? We're going to try to roll ourselves down the hill. Now, one of the reasons. Now, apart from, like, just the. Not pretension, but like just like the like the whole idea of like a platformer needs something new to save it or whatever kind of idea. The other thing that like kind of instantly turned me off to Feist, just as from a conceptual standpoint, that's us. We are that little guy. Isn't he fucking cute? Or little girl, however you wish to think of them. At first was that I totally lost my train of thought because this game is just so much fun to play. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, was that it looked like it might be a puzzler, because this game is heavily scripted. Every level is scripted entirely. But the actions of the characters are not scripted. So you have like a behavioral asset class. Like this guy, I might have completely evaded him, and I just got killed. And he might have, blah, blah, blah. The way that they all interact with me and the environment and each other is what is so exciting. I can't believe I just unlocked my first achievement on this. I'm like up to level 10 or something on my laptop. I guess it doesn't share those yet. Even though it looks like I'm doing this in a highly scripted way, it is totally not. Like, I am making this up. Once you get good at the game, and that's how the game gets completely underneath your fucking skin and comes to dominate your time and attentions and your enjoyment. And one of the reasons why you find it so enjoyable is its fluidity as you master the controls. That and the fact that it is not it's in no way a traditional game in any sense of the word. Oh, by the way, that was one way to get past these guys, is to go through those little through those hollow barrels. Let's see if I can. Oh yeah, that's right. There's mud here. I forgot about this. I forgot about this play mechanic. Holy shit, he almost killed me. Let's get back up here. Let's go up these trees. Let's see if this is a better way. Oh, boy! Oh, shit. One of the things that I find particularly... I love this game, by the way, and I cannot recommend it more heartily. Especially because it does actually end up creating something that is entirely new. By the way, here's a pine cone. We pick up the pine cone. We can use it as a weapon. We can use it defensively, which is something that I haven't heard too many people talk about. These guys are just little spiny slugs that if you touch them, they hurt you. But this guy, for instance... This is all just them teaching you, like, the play mechanics for the game. So this stuff is very heavily scripted and way less dynamic than the game eventually becomes. But one of the coolest things about this game is that, for instance, like, here, we can push this rock. We can also pick up this rock, I think, yeah. Our jump height is limited by the weight of this rock. There are other rocks that are less heavy. We can throw this rock, we can drop the rock. Blah, blah, all the normal things that you would expect to do with a rock. But what's exciting about this game for me is that it's not a puzzle game, so much as it is an open-ended fighter with the same limited geography that you would expect from any other sites. Oh shit, I meant to grab that. I haven't played in like 3 days. Here we go. Because what we gotta do is, well, we don't necessarily need to do it this way. I think we can just jump up from here. Oh, oops, I'm pressing the wrong button again to jump. Hang on. Oh, we're running out of time. Anyway, this has been your old friend Scoogie Sprite for bestlinuxgames.com, which houses the Best Linux Games podcast. Only the best games every week, only for the GNU/Linux operating system. You can join the Steam group with the same name if you love Linux and you love really good games. Find us there. You can subscribe to us using any podcatcher, like Podracer or whatever. Go to the website. You can friend me on Steam, Scoogie Sprite, SKOOKIESPRITE, or hit me up on Twitter, which is probably the best way to get in touch with me, at VegasWriter, VEGASWRITER. This has been Feist, Feist, a fabulous new side-scrolling platformer, and I'm very glad that we've only scratched the surface by showing you this. Realistically, especially with Steam's return policy, go get Feist. If this game looks at all interesting to you, by the way, that's a tripwire. It'll kill us depending on how we hit it. Like, for instance, like right here. Oh, God. Oh, shit. Anyway, that's a perfect place to end this, end our little mini exploration of Feist. I don't want to show you too much of anything that you can do, but seriously, if you seem at all interested in this type of game, and you should be, because it's fabulous. It's one of the... I play a lot of games every year, and as a professional games journalist, I played basically every side-scrolling platformer and shooter that has been released in the last 20 years. Feist is unlike anything I've ever played, and it is not a puzzle game, and you can use Steam's new return feature. So, download the game, buy the game, full price. It's totally worth it, I say. And if you disagree with me, give it 3 hours. See if you can get to, the third or fourth level. And if you still don't like it, then fine. Just return it. But definitely give it some time. It is absolutely worth. It's totally worth in my opinion, it's worth the money. Some people might get frustrated with some of the play mechanics. It does have kind of a weird button setup, but it runs great under Linux. It's one of the best side-scrolling platformers. It's definitely in my top 20 right now, Hall of Fame. Let's see how many hours I've logged on it. Probably not more than 5. Yeah, 5 hours. But you'll be surprised at the variety of gameplay that there is in Feist. And once it gets under your skin, it will get under your fucking skin. So that's Feist. I wonder how much this is, because I want to say that if anything is true, yeah, it's $15. It's totally worth $15 in my humble opinion. But if it's not, then I can also absolutely, without pause or hesitation, without qualification or anything, definitely tell you that even if you end up returning it for whatever reason, it just doesn't float your boat or whatever, I think you will agree with me that Feist is absolutely worth the 5 hours or whatever that you end up playing it before you decide you don't like it. And I find it very difficult to believe that you might not like it based on its merits. Cheers, thanks for watching, and a little longer than usual, but there you go. Got to record this week's podcast, episode 43. Bye-bye.